Yeah, man, peace family. Back again at you with a new video, and I've stopped for a while because there's a lot going on in this demonic world of Satan, and there's a lot going on right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to forget to provide you with more videos. You know what I'm saying? Explaining why the religion is your worst enemy. Yeah, and you can see what he's doing in Africa, turning these people into vegetables, into beasts. You see that? This is what the Bible is doing to them. It's turning them dumb. Yeah, it's turning them into beasts. That's what I told you the Bible will do. And why Africa is a piece of shit? Because the whole place is contaminated with the religio. You know what I'm saying? And these pastors now have license to just preach whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? It seems are run by people with low understanding, low education. These pastors have low education, and you're gonna see them giving them poisoning their own people. You know what I'm saying? In the name of their God, poisoning them, making money, getting rich, and you're talking about thousands and millions of people that follow these people that end up without no understanding, no wisdom, no knowledge, no understanding of nothing. Yeah, just beasts. You know what I'm saying? That they can exploit and do all their experiments. And Africa now, man, is a sad place. Yeah, it's a sad place. Place has no soul. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see that woman eating grass. Yeah, he's teaching them to these pastors, giving them, telling them to eat grass, telling them to eat petrol, to drink petrol and chemicals and all that stuff in the name of miracles. People jumping on people, beating people, doing all types of low IQ shit because they are all now low IQ. Anything past, what did I tell you? Once they control their soul, they have no soul. They can tell them to do anything. That's how bad it gets. And they can have these people rolling off a hill if they want to. They can tell them, go and jump the hill, nigga, and you're gonna be safe. They're all gonna do it. You don't know how dangerous this is. So I just got this little video exposing some pastors in Africa, some demonic, diabolic, satanic pastors there. But there's millions of them. This is just some of them, that people caught on camera and showing the damage that these people are doing. Yeah. And then you got these Africans out there telling you that, they need people to go back to Africa to teach them how to, you know, how to profit from the land, because these dudes that in there, they all religious, they all don't know nothing. Yeah. The pastor telling them to eat grass, and they happily eating grass to be healthy. You see that? He just tells them to eat grass, any grass. They're eating grass. He couldn't get better, man, people. You see that? And don't think that Christianity is the only religion that destroyed the whole Africa, because the other side, they got these Christians here destroying them like that, and then you got the other religion they call Muslims. They got Muslims as well destroying these African women. Yeah, chopping hair clit. Yeah, sexual mutilation going on, all types of evil people from this religious shit. And when I make videos in here, I told you guys I'm not no believer of no religion. Okay, I do believe in Creator. I do believe in the higher one, but not it's got nothing to do with what these devils tell you. These are all fallen angels killing you and making money because they see themselves as a superior race. But these niggas doing to their own people is for lack of knowledge, because the dude is greedy, he wants to make his money, he wants to be a pastor, and he knows that if he be a pastor, he can make his money. He doesn't give a shit. He used these Negroes that their mind is twisted. They don't know what's right and wrong no more, because that's what the Bible did to them. They have no knowledge. They have no wisdom. Let's go expose these clowns, because nobody want to do that.
Showing you 12 African pastors that should be jailed. Coming in at number 12 is Prophet Andrew Ijimandu. Prophet Andrew Ijimandu is a Zambian-based Nigerian prophet, popularly known as Prophet Sia1, who is the general overseer of Christ Freedom Church. During one of his miracle hours, vomited money to the adoration of his church members. Welcome, Oga ATM POS machine we see from the high places. Or is it the one he told church members to lick his shoe for them to get deliverance? I've been at the miracle money on when you do American Wonder, the more you look, the less you see. Or miracle water where they heal HIV and AIDS plus get expiring dates join put. For waiting one heal you, you get expiring dates. That means the healing too get expiring dates. It be like
miracle water people. You see what they do? They exploit the lying spirits. These lying spirits come in the form of prophets, false pastors, and kill you straight away, telling you to drink some holy water, people. And there's no clean water in Africa. Let's go.
Last, it was discovered that this one they use winchy to run all in packages. At number 11 is Prophet Paul Sayangori. Prophet Paul Sayangori is a self-proclaimed Zimbabwean prophet and founding leader of the Victory World International Ministries, known mostly for claiming that he can call and speak to God via mobile telephone. Oga Heaven customer care, well done, oh, you are doing well. This one don't they use members here drink Gary since that year. Sayangori in 2017 made headlines for claiming to have walked on water, only for his brother to Casablanca di Katanatofia in Mata. Say, Mo, this in brother na scam. I never walked on water, but rather walked on top the Photoshop lifestyle water. That is now on top computer, then run this miracle walking on top water.
All lies, people.
Catch this one. If you think you've seen it all, hold on, my people. In an interview, he claimed to have been resurrected after he died at birth, and even made his members drink raw sewage water on top testing. They tell and say they test too. Ogasa, you are mean. Now you be Idan Idi Amin Dada. Number 10 is Prophet Victor Kenyari. Prophet Victor Kenyari is the head preacher of Salvation Healing Ministries based in Kenya, who was busted by the media for selling fake miracles for 360 Kenyan shilling. He tricked innocent members by using a chemical reaction to convince them that his prayers washed away mysterious diseases by asking them to step into the water mixed with the chemical, and in the process the water changed its color. Wow, this one don't open office on top people's head for the Kenyan lifestyle. Coming at number 9 is Odumeje. Pastor Chukwuemeka Ohane Merem, popularly known as Odumeje, the Lion, the Fight, the Indaboski, the Liquid Metal Bahosha. He is the general overseer of the Mountain of Holy Ghost Intervention and Deliverance Ministry. This one's method of healing has earned him the title the Wrestling Pastor, as this one is not a preacher of love. The Liquid Metal was called out by a former female associate known as Ada Jzeus, who accused him of being a false prophet and a trickster who stage manages his miracle, which he does in WWE manner, and described him as a money-inclined showmaker. And recently he disclosed that his purpose on earth has been fulfilled. I wonder what next for the Liquid Metal. Make we observe for background, they see waiting what's up. At number 8 is Prophet Penuel Muguni. Prophet Penuel Muguni, aka Snake Preacher, is the leader of the end time.
If you noticed, Africa is full of prophets. Yeah, it's not the first thing that you're gonna find out is that these dudes are all prophets, people. They all prophets. How the hell you explain that? Let's go.
Ministry located in Pretoria, South Africa. Here name of church now End Time Disciples Ministry. Afraid no catch you to go. Your mind still there, be. Make I tell you, this one no get conscience. So first made headlines when he fed his congregation giant snake and has even fed them with dog meat and blood, supposedly a cure for cancer. Now so they do. Oga, you
hold on. He's feeding rats to them, people. You see that? You see what these people are doing with Christ in the Bible? He's giving people evil stuff. He's killing them. He's poisoning them. And, you know, the low IQ, that's the result of the religion. Why? How do you explain that? while these pastors are turning them into beasts, into lower creatures. Yeah, you are what you eat. You're eating rats. You're just a rat. That's what you are. You see that? What these pastors are doing to these people? It turned them into beasts. It turned them into monsters, people. It's spreading disease. You see how they spread disease in these Negroes? You want to go to Africa? First, you need to do away with all these pastors that are evil. They all lying spirits of Yahweh. Yahweh told you in his book that all type prophets that will send you lying prophets that will destroy you. Yeah. And I will make these prophets even do so, and I will make these prophets rich over you. Because you don't know me. You don't know the Mosai. You know men. You worship men. That's the result of worshiping men. Doesn't matter what religion they gave you. That's what man is going to do to you. He's going to tell you what to do. He's going to feed you mouse. He's going to give you rats to eat. He's going to give you poisons to eat. That's what they're doing all over the world. That's what man worship, nigga. It's got nothing to do with no wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. It's got nothing to do with creator or nothing. It's a script, it's a book, and people take advantage of it with their lying spirits that the God gave them, the holy lying spirits that give them the potential to harm complete populations. Let's go.
Oga, you too get mind though, and even ordered female members to strip naked, which he walked and sat over them, saying they remove evil spirits from them. This deliverance pattern was said by many to be Satan-oriented. Before, now which person oriented on Abi one column? As the whole scene seemed sinful, Abi na the one weighing drive over church members in car, or ordered a lady to enter a deep freezer, locked it for 30 minutes and told her to stay inside. Abeg, who this woman offend for this life? Make una try forgive her. See church one send her go. What is this?
Damn.
Number 7 is Prophet Pasika. Pasika Frank, popularly known as Prophet PFP or Prophet Moboro, is a South African televangelist and self-proclaimed leader of the Incredible Happenings ministry based in South Africa.
All of them, people, are self-proclaimed. No God came down and told you, this is my prophet that I chose. No. All these millions of prophets and pastors and all these, whatever you call them, deacons, you name it, man. They all came from, including Israelite leaders that you see out there claiming they lead. They all self-proclaimed. They all work of man. They all work of this reset. Okay, they all work of deception. They all there to deceive us. They all there to lie to us, to bring the reset, bringing dead. They bring dead every year. Okay, food poisoning, water poisoning, eating rats, spreading chemicals, spreading disease, spreading immorality. Naked woman in the church is touching naked woman. He's jumping on them. He's sitting on them. He's throwing them around. It's all out of order. It's not, it's a lower species that you're dealing with here. It's not real men. Real men is not up to these dysfunctions. These are controlled people, controlled by and manipulated and exploited. They all slaves. They all under I explained to you, the colonization that went from Europe all the way down to Africa, all the way down to America and all the other continents. The same colonization, religio colonization, okay, downgrading IQ and exploitation of people, of normal, natural people of the earth, exploitation and desensitivity, because they desensitize them with the reality. They take them away from reality and pack them all in the box, okay, in the religious box, that they just listen to what they tell them to do. They become robots. They can't think by themselves. That's why they're all there, to be saved. And these men promises them salvation. That's always the self-made prophet comes in and promotes salvation to them with this big ass church, collect their money, get rich, give them poison, and disappear. And tomorrow he come a new pastor. Oh, this pastor is new. He's a good man. And they do it all over again, people. It's got nothing to do with nothing moral, nothing wise, no wisdom. They don't building anything. These are parasitical destroyers. Yeah, they're just parasitical on the people, these pastors, collecting their money because they don't know nothing. They parasites. You understand that? So they collect their money, and these parasites are under control of other bigger parasites. Don't forget that. The whole system is parasitical. Yeah, that's why the system is evil, and it's got to go, because it's parasitical. And these pastors are under control of other bigger parasitical organisms. That's why they exist. Otherwise, they all will be beaten up and put in jail, because they're doing crimes against humanity in the name of religion. Let's go.
Blessed underwears of people. He said he was transferring anointing into them, so he doesn't need to lay his hands on them. All he needed to do was to speak to their underwears, and God gets into their underwears. This one claims that he was taken to heaven by God, where he took pictures with Senior Man Bros J, God, and the angels. He also said that Jesus has a beautiful black wife. I beg, waiting in this one now, and started selling the heavenly picture which he took with his smartphone at 5,000 South African rand. Coming out number 6 is Pastor Daniel Obini. Pastor Daniel Obini, also known as Angel Obini, is the presiding pastor of International God's Way Church in Ghana. In 2014, Oga Pastor Man was seen on television stepping on the belly of a woman, all in the name of deliverance. What a funny fellow. Oga, try the rest, I beg, you get why. The controversial Pastor Man calls himself an angel of God, which led to the name Angel Obini given to him by his church members.
So, as you can see, the Africans live in a la-la land. For the most part, they all believe in this Christ. They all believe in this fantasy of salvation coming out of nowhere. Okay, so they don't need to do a thing. All they have to do is accept their punishment, love your master. You know what I'm saying? Like the cube gets them into this, the cube Bible, Quran, Bible, Torah, all of these books, gets them in this kneeling position where they are all too humble and to serve the Lord. That's why they exist. That's why they're there. You know what I'm saying? And without serve the Lord, without asking questions, that's what the mission statement is to be according to the Bible. Yeah, love your superiors and all that. Yeah, make them a love animal without soul, without question, and ignorant about all things. These people don't know nothing. If the pastor tell them go and drink petrol, they go and drink petrol, and tell them that the petrol will make them better. That's exactly what they're going to do. So you can tell they have no knowledge of nothing. These people are kept in the total ignorance, no education or nothing at all. At all. So it's a good ground play for pastors or anybody, really. Anybody can come and colonize. They've been colonized in the mind so bad that anybody can come and mind control them to do whatever they want. And I mean, anybody with intelligence can come and control these niggas to do whatever they want, okay? And they will serve you even when you're killing them. You can tell them, go and drink some petrol, you're gonna be better tomorrow, and motherfucker die. Okay, that's what these pastors are doing. And they still there in this church, and they still there serving him. Why do you think? The Bible stole their souls. Let's go.
Transform himself and others into objects and animals. Oga transformer kid with halo. Try no blow when NEPA enter inside you, sha. Now the Oga Patapata of all his doings was in the same year in a video that went viral on the social media lifestyle. He was seen publicly flogging 2 teenagers, one of whom was pregnant on live TV, accusing them of fornicating and conspiracy to abort a pregnancy. Otilo, now this one carry Oga Daniel go prison. At number 5 is Chris Okafor. Pastor Chris Okafor is a Nigerian pastor, televangelist, leader, and founder of the Mountain of Liberation and Miracles Ministry, also known as Liberation City, who in 2014 was seen in a video healing a woman whose arms was wrinkled. Well, fortunately and unfortunately, the same woman has been seen in 5 different churches with the same problem, and when
same woman, people, is been in 5 different churches playing them. That her arm is short. And the pastor touches him or do something and his arm goes normal. Just because, you know how to play some trick on them. Like, his arm can go all short. He's under pain. His arm never grow. You know what I'm saying? He's a Nephi. And this Nephi is being in 5 churches, people. The woman, she get paid by the pastor to act. She's an actress. She's just acting. Yeah. And the damn people, they all give the money. They all feel sorry, and they all think the pastor is so good. He's a man of God. He's performing miracles. They bow down to this man to do anything that he asks them, people. Once you see them heal this woman, this woman went to 5 churches, people. Imagine how many people they deceived. Even this woman should go to jail because this is a crime. She's lying. Yeah. This is no way to make money. But that's what decadence leads to a country that people has no moral standards. These niggas are not going to know their ancestors if they're doing this type of thing to each other. If she got the guts to get paid to bitch around that their arm is this and that for 5 churches, people, convince people that the pastor is doing miracle. Yeah, convince people to give the pastor all their money because they're gonna love this man when they see this type of things. You understand that? So they use this on them. It's witchcraft. That's all the Bible brings. Because there is no real miracle going on. It's all a fraud. It's all a lie. It's all a deception. You understand that? This is why nobody ride with our channel. We expose these clowns. Okay, these clowns. They out there playing religion. All of them are the same. They all lie to you. We've been to them. We've been to their gods. We expose them. They don't want to share our videos or nothing. Because it's their shame. You know what I'm saying? But let's go.
It's the internet. Pastor Okafor responded saying he never conducted any fake miracle, but rather retrieved the woman's missing bones directly from the coven of witches. Investigations were carried out, and it was revealed that the lady in question is an actress and asks for whoever is willing to pay her on top the fake miracle lifestyle. Number 4 is Pastor Shepherd Bushiri. Pastor Shepherd Bushiri, also known as Major One, is a Malawian preacher who is the founder and general overseer of Enlightened Christian Gathering based in South Africa with branches in other African countries. No go, they do pass yourself. Nah, they never catch you finish. A video of him surfaced on the internet lifestyle where he was walking on air, which was later revealed by his former public relations manager that it was a staged miracle just to gain media attention. In another video, the prophet man is seen talking to a man man and tells him he doesn't know his child's name, but has captured the face in the spiritual realm and asks for a smart stab where he conjured out of thin air a picture of the child. Little did he know that he was literally caught on camera where he was double tapping on a gallery option beside the camera button, and poop, a loaded picture of a child comes up. Not to forget the 419 and money laundering charges wey go man for Saudi. What the sum of 102 million South Africa rand, that is $6.6 million. Or claims when they make saying they cure HIV, they bring back the dead to life.
So that's another thing. That's another thing.
Number 3 is Pastor T.
Okay, people, that's another thing that you have to have a look at about the Africans, because they claim that Africa is the most rich continent in the earth. Yeah, these are all false claims, people, because these people have no resources at all, and all I see them doing is going to this church and trying to be pastors to make money. If their land was rich and resourceful, there would be no need for this type of crookery, this type of low life. Yeah, there will be no reason for it to exist even. So all these gold, diamond mines and all that stuff, you gotta, think twice about that, because it's not happening. It's not there. It's, if it's there, it's not theirs, because they have no resources in Africa. They're not doing no agriculture. They claim the land, the soil is not that productive for some reason. Maybe they dropped too much bombs in there. There were too many wars in there. Nobody know how to do the soil. There is too much rocks in certain places. But before, we know that Africa used to be forested, especially in North Africa and everything. But something toasted the place, and now there is no way you can have good plants growing in there. You can have good agriculture in there. If you do, these niggas don't know how or nothing. They say they buy soil from somewhere else to do things in Africa as well, because their soil is depleted. But, they're going to lie to you that they have gold, they have diamond, they have chromium, they have all types of natural resources. But their people be drinking petrol, eating grass, pastors jumping around, lying to people to make money, kids are involved. It's a sad place to be, called Africa, which I already explained to you the name. Starting from the name, it's all colonized, people. Let's go.
Omotoso. Pastor Timothy Omotoso is the senior pastor of Jesus Dominion International based in South Africa. This one is currently cooling off in jail and awaiting trial since April 2017 on charges of rape and human trafficking. He is alleged to have groomed his victims like cow wey they go slaughter and began molesting them at the age of 14. God have mercy on us. Abeg, wetin be this? Wetin dey occur for ya? And number 2 is Bishop Thomas Wahomi. Bishop Thomas Wahomi
goes
is a
on
Kenyan
and on
pastor,
and on,
founder,
man.
and general overseer of the Helicopter of Christ Ministries, who told his congregation a very big fat lie that he had been granted access to God's book of life and began to charge his members a whopping sum of 1,000 Kenyan shillings to tell them whether their names are written in the book of life or not, and told his members to touch his clothes at the cost of 1,200 Kenyan shillings.
It's always the same old trick, people. We're gonna sell you salvation. Give us money. We're gonna sell you salvation. If somebody can give you salvation, why do you think they need your money? If they can give you salvation, money is nothing to them. They could get money easily without you. They don't need you to get money. But so far, they will ask you for your money for the salvation, right? There's an exchange. It's trade. It's a business, right? Right? So you're giving money to get salvation because you have no soul. As I explained to you, that's why you're there. That's why you need God. When you have no soul, when you don't know who you are, then you need God to guide you. And to guide you is not free. He's got to charge you. So he charges you money. But you're going to be under his control because you're never going to be you. You're following something else. You're following him. You're following another source, right? Outside of you, outside of Mosai. You are a slave of these niggas, and they can do whatever they want with you. Once you bow down and he put his hands on you, he's going to give you salvation. You got to pay. You got to pay for your soul that you don't have. Because without him, you have no light in the road. He is your light in the road. It's the same trick Jesus playing in all of them, and take their soul. So that's why he's all dressed in white. He's your light. You know what I'm saying? He's your purity. So you are a dirty ass with no soul. Yeah. And you have to come to the light. Only he can give you the light. If he tells you that the light, if he gives you dark light, then you are darkness. If he give you, like he do, because that's all he's going to do, he doesn't know better. Whatever he knows, that's what he's going to give you, because he's a man. And a man can give you anything that is mostly bad. Okay? Because he's a man. And he's using his own power in controlling you, because you don't know your power. So you got to pay to him. You got to pay homage to him. That's why you have the Israelites, and you see the Israelites are the same thing. Okay, then the Yahweh God will give them a pastor or like a prophet, you know what I'm saying? Like Moses, they always waiting, hey, we give us a prophet like into Moses, you know? Because they themselves don't have no light, so they need a man to guide them in the things that they do, in the life that they live, tell them everything what to do, like they do today. Like they tell you, you got flu, you gotta take this shot. It's the same thing. It's the Matrix. That's how it's compiled. It's compiled, and it's it's in automatic that you are supposed to follow somebody else's light out there. And they teach you at school that you have no light of your own. That's why you need God. The God is the light, the truth, and the life, right? But not you. You're not life. You're not light. You're not truth. This is why it's deterrent, and this is why it must go. As long as it exists, the Africans are always going to be poor. They're always going to be slaves. They're always going to be messed around, and probably will come to extinction. That's what's going to happen. Because I told you already that Africa had billions of niggers in there. Yeah, and now it's not so. It's less and less and less until they probably disappear, because there is no wisdom, no knowledge, and no understanding with each one of them. They all follow one man or few men, and then these men tell them what is real, what they should believe, what they should do every year, what they should do, everything. So they are miserable. And these people even call them, it's the same people that will call them useless eaters, because they know they have no light and they have to follow their light to live. They have to give them everything, the food, the water, everything, because they took their ability to get these things from themselves, to be independent. So that's why the church is there, to give them the light of the lifestyle they're supposed to live and die. That's all. Because they have no choice of themselves. They have nothing, people. It's sad. Let's go. These videos in this channel, I told you, They will
healed
mess
of
with
all
your,
disease and
you know.
sicknesses. TikTok, afraid no catch this one small self, oh, you go thief stay. American number one is Prophet Lesigo Daniel. Prophet Lesigo Daniel is a South African-based controversial pastor and general overseer of the Rabboni Center Ministries. This one now Mortal Kombat brutality finishing pastor, as he is well known for working on his members during healing section. Wetin I talk now see finish be this. This one no get conscience, so as he advises his members to eat only grass to get nearer to God. And so human being take turn go tungrep. That advised his followers to drink petrol. Well done, sir. You forget to add matches join. Now, the one we call mad me pass was in 2015 when he was said to have placed a gay spirit in a young man just to prove his power to his members.
That's it, people. That's all I wanted to show you. Yeah, how deterrent these pastors are in Africa and what they've been doing to the people. You know what I'm saying? And how they are really evil and unchecked. And all that, you need to know is that all these people that claim religion, they are lost people in Rome. There's no hope for them. They can't guide you. They can't tell you what's right or wrong or nothing because they lost their own light. They need that outside light to guide them. Without that outside man, that outside God to guide them. First is an outside God that manifests in a man in that church because he has to guide them. He has to tell them what's right and wrong. He has to tell them every year what to do. They lost that ability a long time ago to the colonization. You understand that? So to this ability after they losing all of that, they lost their ancestors. They lost touch with the past. They lost touch with the land. They lost touch with nature, and they became this hybrid. Yeah, these are hybrids. These people are not normal. Are not the real people that the Creator created. They are altered states of mind, and they are meant to be for slaughter according to their book, to their church, and to their Bible, and to their leaders, and to their government, and to their wars. They're supposed to be meat for slaughter from time to time. They're not supposed to live long, and the religion said they're not supposed to live more than 120 years, that God said. They cursed. Okay? The ancestors used to live much, much longer, and there's no way you're drinking petrol, you're going to live any longer. Because these pastors, these lying spirits, these Israelites, all of them are there to destroy you. That's it, man. I love you all. Keep the instructions. Peace.